Welcome back to the Fish, the Marlins, here on OOTP 26 as we are set for the 2030 National League Championship Series. Florida Marlins taking on the Chicago Cubs. The two best teams on paper this year in the National League will inevitably be facing off here in the Championship Series, while in the American League side of things, it will be the Detroit Tigers taking on the Texas Rangers. So two of the best teams in the American League going up against each other to see who faces the two best teams from the National League in the Fall Classic. Now, we do have some bad news. That is Jared Schuster. I don't know how, but he somehow tore a flexor tendon in his elbow. He is out for 12 months. So not only is he going to miss the postseason, that is a 12-month injury he suffered in the postseason. He will be out all of next season. He's an expiring contract, so, sucks to sucks. We don't care about that, but too bad your next season isn't going to be, you're going to be rehabbing all next year at age 33. So, that could be quite a big loss for him, but Jared Schuster is going on the playoff IL here, and we will make a change. We could go with Williams will not be the guy. Wagner could be the guy because he was good in low leverage, long relief sort of stuff for us. Or we could go with somebody like Peyton Martin, who was not good for us in 17 innings, but was good in the AAA rotation. He also is now an extreme fly ball, which we don't love. Or there's Peter Hubeck, who was okay in low leverage and was good in AAA. And then Matthew Gallant, who has not had any time in the big leagues here. So I think I'm leaning Peyton Martin. Peyton Martin is going to be the guy who takes the spot on the in the bullpen or somewhere. So now it just becomes down to who do we want to take that fourth starter spot? Do we want Peyton Martin to just be a starter like he's been in AAA? Or do we want to do some sort of follower thing with maybe Carrier? But I like Carrier in the pen. So I think we're just honestly going to go Peyton Martin in the rotation. He's going to be our fourth guy in the rotation. Why not? But that's the only change we're going to make to our roster, so we don't need to go over ours. Instead, we will be going over the Chicago Cubs roster, the 105 game winner, best record in Major League Baseball this season. Take a look at their team stats here. They were just one of the best teams in baseball. Third in average. They had the fourth most runs scored. They hit a bunch of home runs. They walk. They do strike out a lot. But the rest of the stuff, very, very good offense. And then very, very good pitching, too. I mean, they were the best ERA, the best starters, the least amount of runs allowed. WAR, hits, I mean, everything is top 3 or 4. They were better defensively than us. So this is definitely a team that is no slouch. This is we are the underdogs here. They are the higher seed. We're going to be starting off in Chicago, in the north side at Wrigley Field for the series. Looking like it's going to be Justin Steele going for game 1, and then that other guy, Will Sanders, going for game 2. But taking a look at their pitching staff here, I mean, this is a really good staff. This Josh Martz guy is new. He's a 25-year-old rookie out of San Diego State. Really, really good player who's going to be an ace in this league, but is a rookie right now. But they trust to be their fourth in the rotation. I don't blame them. Chris Bubich has had good years. He had a 5 WAR last year. Could have a very, very good year last year. He puts up a decent season this year, but he's liable to be an ace type guy. Justin Steele is Justin Steele. He's been just steady throughout this whole save. Even with these ratings that don't scream great to you, he's great. Will Sanders is really good for them. Then we talked about Josh Martz, really good rotation. Luke Little has been one of the best closers in this save for multiple years now. He's constantly up there among the save league leaders. Throws really hard, crazy good stuff too. They've got Cade Horton in a setup role. He was okay, I guess. Aiden Stillman is another young guy. So a lot of young guys. This team's going to be good for a while. Jordan Wicks is still here. He was good in their bullpen this season. DL Hall was in their bullpen. He was not good for them, acquired before the trade deadline. Andres Munoz is on this team. I mean, he's really good. Holby Milner is like a whatever long reliever. Brady McCullough's or whatever long reliever. And then they've got North Dakota. I was saying I didn't know which Dakota it was, but he's North Dakota. Carrier is South Dakota. So, yeah. We got two Dakota guys squaring off against each other in this series. And then on the offensive side of things, their best player is Fernando Cruz, a 23-year-old shortstop who was a... there's nothing on here before 2025, so I'd imagine that he was definitely, this is the beginning of the save. So he was definitely already in their organization. He's a real player and has turned into a stud shortstop for them. They've also got Pete Armstrong, who is not the offensive juggernaut that he is in real life at the moment, but still very, very elite defensively. He has been really good offensively in previous seasons, but having a bit of a down year offensively this year, but still, liable to pop off. Derniche Valdez, also a glove-first guy for them. He has been really good in AAA with the bat, but this is his first really full stint in the big leagues. Their catcher is really good defensively. I remember seeing this guy all over the framing runs and whatnot. So really good defensive team here. Alcantara, really good year for this guy. Owen Casey's always got a bunch of pop in these OOTP saves. Montero is a decent bat. Matt Shaw is a decent bat for them. Yeah, so just solid team. They got Jorge Soler and Cedric Mullins on the bench. And for the head-to-head for this series, they have the edge. At catcher, I would say that's pretty much a toss-up. It's basically, do you prefer offense or defense for catcher? First base, I'll give that to them. Mainly because this is just Camilo going. Brooks Lee, we have that. Laura, we have that. Acosta and Cruz, they have that. We have Vargas. Dylan Head and PCA, sure, give it to PCA. Meekhoff and Alcantara, sure. Shawnuel, we have the edge there. I would say that's probably a tie, toss-up. But then Weathers and Steele, they have the edge there. Sure, we'll give it to Steele. But, our ace versus theirs. Not our ace because our ace is hurt, but our number one against their number one. And they have the edge of the positions. They have 5 of these. We have 4 of these. It's time for Game 1 here at Wrigley Field. And for the first time, we have our left-handed pitcher lineup in, so that means that Camilo leads off for us. Meekhoff's playing right field, and we are ready to get things going here. Justin Steele on the bump. And we have first and seconds with 1 out and Agustin Ramirez at the dish. 1-2 counts. Whiffs through it, 2 down. Unproductive out, I would agree. Now it's Shawnuel, full count to him. Well hit to right field, but right at Alcantara for out number 3. Nothing going for the fish. Bottom 1, Ryan Weathers works a scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Weathers in some trouble here, first and second, 1 out here for the defense first catcher of Pablo Aliendo. Can we work a ground ball? No, their defense first catcher is going to hit a smoker up against the right center field wall. That's going to probably clear the bases, and the Cubbies are going to make it a 1-0. Only one scores. The other one holds up at third. So runners on the corners here, or runners on second and third, 1 out for Brendan Donovan. We will pitch around with first base open. He'll ground to first base. Camilo will step on the bag. They now take a 2-0 lead. And then Matt Shaw comes up. He gets plunked. Now it's Montero. Ground ball to shortstop. Acosta makes the play. But the Cubs do take a 2-0 lead here in this one. So now our offense. Meekhoff on second base here. Full count, 2 outs to Alfredo Lara. Well hit to center field, but it will die out. Or I should say hit in the air to center field. As we do nothing, bottom 3. Weathers works a scoreless frame. We tack on 1. Somebody homered. Agustin Ramirez with a home run here in the top of the 4th. I could have seen that based on there's no outs. And Ramirez is hitting .471 with 2 home runs and 7 ribbies this postseason. So top 4 still. Okay, now we got Acosta on second with 2 outs for Dylan Head. In there for a strike. 3-1 count. Spits on ball 4. We have 2 on for George Meekhoff. That's a ball. Take another one, please. That's a strike. And Meekhoff flies it at the center field. That's out number 3. We do nothing. Or we tack on 1 with the Agustin Ramirez home run. Cut their lead in half. Move things on bottom 4. Weathers works to scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Another scoreless frame for Weathers. And Frazier Ellard. This is a guy we had in our system for a few years. I signed him as a minor league free agent, and he was actually pretty good at a point where I was like, oh, this guy could be pretty decent. Now he's here in Chicago in their bullpen. Very interesting. So he's in the game here in the 6th inning, and he's immediately giving up 2 runs, or two base runners, nobody out. Brooks Lee is up. I am tempted to bunt. He only has 60 sack bunt. We're laying down a bunt. We are laying down a bunt. Brooks Lee pulls back. That's ball 1. Misses it. Just lay down the bunt, man. You're going to get a 60 sack bunt. Jesus Christ. And then he strikes out. Beautiful. Beautiful AB, Lee. Beautiful. Jesus Christ. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Max Acosta comes up. Takes the first strike. 0-2. Goes down swinging. We're just blowing this. Now it's Dylan Head. Diving catch by their all-world shortstop, Fernando Cruz. Still a 2-1 game, bottom 6. 92 pitches for Weathers. He's coming out of the game. They got 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are bringing in Eric Silva. Eric Silva's going to come in the game here. He's our guy, bottom 6. And he's in some trouble. 1st and 2nd, 1 out here for PCA. PCA pops it up the center field. Head makes the play for out number 2. Brings up the 8-hitter Aliendo. 0-2 count to him. Skies it to the infield, and Acosta will put that way. 3 down. Silva works a scoreless frame. Move things on to the 7th. We do nothing. Bottom 7. Silva will be coming out. We will be bringing in TJ Griffin. Scoreless frame for Griffin. They're bringing in Luke Little for a 2-inning save. Ramirez, Shawnwell, Lee do up for us. Let's take the first pitch here. Let's go batter by batter at this point in the game. As Ramirez takes strike 1, now it's a 1-1. Little dribbler back to the pitcher, and Luke Little fields his position, 1 down. Now it's Shawnwell. That's ball 1. Strike 1. 2-2 now. Just watches strike 3. We do nothing offensively, so bottom 8 now. It's lefty, righty, lefty. We are bringing in Keegan Akin to face 3-4-5 rather. Scoreless frame. It's top 9. We're down 1. It's Acosta, Head, Meekhoff. Acosta's been hitting well, so we're going to let him hit here. That's ball 1. That's ball 2. He's swinging away at 2-0. And he hits a ground ball to shortstop. 1 down. Brings up Dylan Head, lefty on lefty. This is where we might be pinch hitting. Yeah. Camilo Diaz is going to come in. Pinch hit. We bring in his bat against the lefty. And we'll take the first pitch here. In there for strike 1. Works a full count. Strikes out. 2 down to our final out, and it is George Meekhoff. He's in there for his hitting against left-handed pitching. Let's just believe in him. He's first pitch swinging. He's plunked. So Mikov on first base. Once again, a guy in there for his hitting and his left-handed pitching. Mikov is going to try to steal. He's off and running. The throw down from Aliendo is not in time. Mikov is in there with a stolen base. He's in scoring position. Samilo is going to take another pitch here. That's 2-0. Now he's swinging away, 2-1. Nick Samilo. Rutgers, baby. Let's go. Rutgers delivers. It's a 2-2 game. Luke Little blows the save. Hell yes. Nick Samilo delivers. It's a Shedri Vargas at the dish. They're trying to pick off a guy with 35 speed and 30 steal. That's in there for a strike. Now a 2-1. But then Vargas grounds out. And that will end the inning. But we move things on to the bottom of the ninth. Or no, what am I saying? Yes, bottom of the ninth with them having a chance to walk things off. We need to figure out who's playing center field now. It will be Jorge Garza. Yeah. Jorge Garza is going to come in and play center field. Mikov's still in right. We have Keegan Akin in the game, doing a 2-inning appearance. 7, 8, 9 up. And he works a scoreless frame. We are on to extra innings. It's top 10. Cade Horton has entered the game here for the Cubs. Lara, Ramirez, Shawnuel due up. Let's just see what happens. 2-2 count here for Lara. Well hit center field. Even PCA can't get to that. That's going to be a 2-bagger extra base hit here for Lara to lead off the top of the 10th. Boom. We're in business. Brings up Agustin Ramirez, who is tearing the cover off the ball this postseason. And he strikes out there, of course. So now it's Shawnuel. He's going to take a pitch. In there for a strike. Now it's a 2-2 count. Ground ball moves the runner up, but now there's 2 outs with a man 90 feet away. And it's Brooks Lee. They're going to intentionally walk Brooks Lee. It's Max Acosta, who has been hitting well this postseason. That's in there for a strike. Full count now. Spits on ball 4. Bases are juiced for Jorge Garza, the rookie. It's a right-handed pitcher. He's in there as the lefty bat. We're taking that first pitch. That's a ball. Make him throw you a strike with the bases loaded. That's 2-0. I meant to hit swing away there, but it's 2-1. Now we'll swing away. And he strikes out. God damn it. So bottom 10. Keegan Akin is coming out. It's top of the order here. This is Ryan Walker written all over it. He's coming in. Scoreless frame for Ryan Walker. Move things on to the top of the 11th. Mikov, Samilo, and Vargas. We're just going to risp it. Nothing going for the offense. Bottom of the 11. Walker worked such a good inning that he's going to get a second inning of work. And he has another scoreless frame. It's on to the top of the 12th. Jordan Wicks is in. It's Ramirez, Shawnuel, and Lee due up. And we do something. Somebody homered. What just happened? Nolan Shawnuel, home run, folks. The channel legend delivers. It's a 3-2 fish lead. Do we do anything else? Brooks Lee's on second base for Max Acosta. They're intentionally walking Max Acosta to get to Garza. Lefty on lefty. I don't blame him. Take a pitch here. That's a ball. Take another pitch. That's a strike. Now you're swinging away. Pops it up. 2 down. So 2 on, first and second. 2 outs for George Mikov. Just swing away. Works a full count. Whiffs through it. Goes down swinging. But we have a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 12th. It's lefty, righty, lefty. Bottom of the order coming up for them. We are bringing in Dylan Lee, the veteran lefty. Not quite 1, 2, 3. They have a man on second. 2 outs for Jorge Soler, who's coming in to pinch hit. We're going to pitch around him. 2-2 count. Fly ball center field, Head coming in, or Garza coming in, puts it away, and we move things on. We take game one, Florida up 1-0 in the LCS. All right, folks, night game here at Wrigley for game two. Top one, it is Will Sanders on the bump for them. We have Noble Meyer going. We have Partridge back in the lineup against right-handed pitching. Just giving him another chance here, see how he does. Top one. Boom. We got runners on the corners here. 2 outs for Nolan Shawnwell. He's taking a pitch. That's ball 1. That's 1-1. And he is delivering with a base knock. That's going to score 1. It's a 1-0 Fish lead as we strike first in this game. Ramirez goes first to third. Runners on the corners once again with 2 outs for Nick Partridge. He takes, that's a strike. 2-2 now. And he strikes out. So Partridge goes down swinging. Move things on bottom 1. Noble Meyer works a scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Scoreless frame for Meyer. Nothing offensively. Scoreless frame for Meyer. We have a runner on second in Nicholas Partridge. Did he just hit a double? Did he just double? He did indeed. Nicholas Partridge with a 2-bagger. 1 out, Max Acosta. Ground ball that moves him up, but now it's 2 outs, runner on third. And did I say Partridge was hurt? Did I see that correctly? Doesn't seem like he has to come out of the game. Now it's Dylan Head. Full count to him. Spits on ball 4. He's going to try to steal second. He's off and running. The throw down from Aliendo is not in time. So we have 2 in scoring position here for Garza, who hits a ball on the ground, but it's fielded by Cruz. Inning, or top of the half, over. So now bottom 4. Noble Meyer, scoreless frame, top 5. Nothing going. Scoreless frame, top 6. We have 2 in scoring position. 2 outs for Dylan Head. Take that first pitch, please. In there for a strike. Full count. Dylan Head delivers. Smokes that one into center field. That'll score 2. And the Fish have a 3-0 lead on a 2 RBI single by Dylan Head. On their 8th hit of the game. Now Head's going to try to steal second. And he does just that. He's too damn fast, folks. That's how you steal 50 bags in a season. So he's on second. 2 outs now. Or still, I should say. Garza, well hit to center field, but in the air and hangs up too long. PCA puts it away, but we tack on 2 in the inning. It's a 3-0 Fish lead. Noble Meyer is cruising. As I say that, he gives up a solo shot. But he gets at it from there. Top 7 now. We do nothing offensively. Meyer in the jam here. Runner on second, 1 out, PCA at the dish. Pops it up to the infield. It looked like it was a pop-up to the infield, but instead it's a weird in-betweener that somehow Brooks Lee can't get to. Runners on the corners. Aliendo's up. We're just going to pitch to batter. Struck him out. Now it's Brendan Donovan. Ground or line drive at Acosta. Clean frame from Noble Meyer, the Westland, Oregon man. So top 8, Jordan Wicks enters the game. We have first and second, 1 out for Max Acosta against the lefty Jordan Wicks. He hits one right at the shortstop Cruz. That's 2 down. Now it is Dylan Head. He'll take that first pitch. In there for a strike. 2-2 pitch, watches it for strike 3. We move things on bottom 8. Meyer is fatigued. He's going to at least get through this batter, though. Diving stop by Acosta. Hey, Cruz, watch this. I can field position just as good as you can. Beautiful play by Acosta to get the second out of the inning. Let's see if we can get out of the inning with Meyer. We can indeed. It's top 9 now. DL Hall comes in. And it's a lefty, so we're just going to go George Mikov. Come in, play right field the rest of the way, risp it. Nothing going for the offense, but we're going to let Noble Meyer here try to get the complete game. We're going to go batter by batter, though. And we'll risp it. Okay, he gives up a home run. It's a one-run game. We are not letting him finish it. It is now going to be Keegan Akin, who is tired. It's going to be lefty. It's TJ Griffin. TJ Griffin time to close things out. And he does indeed. 3-2 win for the Fish. Noble Meyer pitches a gem. He gives up 2 solo shots. Those are his only runs. Wasn't a big strikeout game, but he goes 8 1/3. Just a fantastically pitched game by him. 3 hits for Ramirez, 2 for Vargas, 1 for Shawnwell, Partridge, Acosta, and Head. And we tack on 3. It's enough because of Meyer's pitching performance. And the Fish have won both games at Wrigley as the series now goes goes to Miami for the first time. Alrighty, folks, it is Game 3 here at Lone Depot Park in Miami as the Florida Marlins are up 2-0 in the series after taking both in Wrigley. Sitting pretty here at home in the LCS. We have Dustin May going. They have Chris Bubich going. And that means Nick Samillo at first base, George Mikov in right field. Let's get into it here. Dustin May, runner on second base, and Matt Shaw. Montero's at the dish. Struck him out. 2 down. Brings up Owen Casey, who looks at strike 3, and Dustin May works a clean top half of the first. And Vargas is on second base here with 1 out, and Wilfredo Lara at the dish. Spits on ball 4. It's first and second here. 1 out for Agustin Ramirez, who delivers, folks. That lands into the left field line, or down left field line. Scores 1. It's an RBI single as the Fish strike first yet again. So first and second once again. 1 out still for Shawnwell now. 0-2 count. How many times has he had an 0-2 count base knock this series, or this postseason? That feels like the 3rd or 4th already. That's crazy. 2-0 Fish. Shawnwell delivers. We've got first and second again. Now for Brooks Lee. 2-0 count to him. He delivers with a base knock. That's going to score 1. And we have first and second again as it's 3-0 Fish. Max Acosta's up. 3-1 count. Spits on ball 4. Bases are loaded here for Dylan Head and his fleet feet. He's going to take a pitch. That's a ball. Now we're going to swing away. He hits a ball in the air to center field. That should be a sac fly to make it a 4-0 lead here for the Fish. It does indeed. Shawnwell tags. It's a 4-0 lead. So now first and second, 2 outs for George Mikov. And he hits a ground ball to second base. That will be the end of the inning, but we put a 4 spot up in the first and give Dustin May a serious cushion. And he immediately is trying to blow it. First and second, 1 out here for Pablo Aliendo. Can we get a ground ball with the ground ball there? No, we can't. Aliendo is hitting a line drive. That's 2 down. Brings up Brendan Donovan, who flies out to left field. Vargas puts that one away as well, and we move things on to the bottom half of the inning, where we do nothing. May works a scoreless frame. Ramirez on second base here with Shawnwell at the dish. Full count. Ground ball right side. That's basically a sack. Moves the runner up the third, 90 feet away with 1 out. For Brooks Lee, who ground out RBI. 5-0 Fish. We'll take it. Nothing else in the inning. Scoreless frame for May. And we're in business once again. First and second here, 1 out for Ashedri Vargas. 1-1 count. Hard hit ground ball. So hard they can't get the runner at second, but they do get Vargas at first. But now we have 2 in scoring position here. Oh no, they beat it out! He beat it out! Oh my god! Runners on every base. It's bases juiced. Ducks on the pond here for Wilfredo Lara. make you throw a strike with the bases loaded. That's a ball. Now we'll swing away. It's a 1-2. Grounds it. And they get the runner at second, but they don't throw to first. So runners on the corners here in a 6-1 game as the run scores. With 2 outs now, Agustin Ramirez is plunked. So he'll take his base. Bases loaded once again, this time for Shawnwell. He's hitting .519. 1-0 count to Shawnwell. That's into the gap, left center. That might clear the bases. Ramirez has speed. He's scoring from first. It's a bases clearing double for Nolan Shawnwell, putting himself even deeper into the lore of this channel. Oh my goodness. Nolan Shawnwell. By the way, I should mention that Denzel Clark catch the other night. In my head, because I'm so Nolan Shawnwell pilled, that's Nolan Shawnwell getting robbed more than it is Denzel. I shouldn't say that, but like in my head, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, oh, Nolan Shawnwell is getting robbed here. But yeah, Denzel Clark. I mean, what an insane player in center field in real life, huh? But yeah, Nolan Shawnwell clearing the bases. It's 9-0 Fish here, bottom 4. Brooks Lee steps into the batter's box. And he's delivering a hit. That lands in front of the left fielder. And Shawnwell's going to score. It's a 10-0 lead for the Marlins. Brooks Lee, do I steal? Do I steal? Let's do it. Fuck you, Cubs. Yeah. I bet the yuppies that love your team love that. Let's be real, they're not watching this game. They turned it off, I don't know, ages ago. So bottom 4 here, still 2 outs, runner on second. Acosta looks at strike 3, and finally the inning comes to an end. It's top 5. Dustin May has a 10-run cushion. Just get out of it, please. He's getting shelled! Oh my god! I was like, okay, let's just half it. He's not going to give up a ton, is he? He gives up 4 runs. It's bases loaded, 2 outs. He's got 105 pitches. I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Carrier's going to come in. Give us some length here. And that's going to be a bloop single. That's going to score 2. It's suddenly a 10-6 game. Full count. Carrier fields his position. He's safe. Oh my god, bases are juiced. By the way, I don't know why I'm saying Carrier. It's probably, I don't know. Carrier makes more sense to me, but I've been calling him Carrier. I don't know. Who knows if he's French or not? He's not from like Louisiana or QC or anything, but he's from South Dakota. Who knows? But I mean, what is going on here? We have a 10-0 lead, and now all of a sudden it's a ball game. The yuppies are turning the game back on. It's 2 outs. Can we get out of it, please? Fly ball right field finally. So we still have a 4-run lead, but I mean, my God. Dustin May just creating all sorts of trouble for us as they put up a 6 spot after we put up a 5 spot. And now it's bottom 5. And we've already got Dylan Head on second base for George Meekhoff here. Well, let him hit against the righty. Why not? Not enough for Head to move up. 3-0. Spits on ball 4. It's runners on first and second here for Nick Samillo, who can't bunt, and it's a righty up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring in Partridge. Partridge is going to come in. He'll play first the rest of the way. Take a pitch. He just walked that last guy in 4 pitches. Make him throw a strike. Why are they trying to pick off second base? Like I'm going to steal with nobody out? Partridge, pinch hit 3-run shot, perhaps? Oppo Taco. Hell yes. That's the good stuff. That's the managerial good stuff right there. You bring in the matchup, and you win the matchup. 13-6 ball game. Nicholas Partridge delivers. They bring in a new pitcher, the former Fish, Fraser Ellard. And we're already taking it to him. Wilfredo Lara's on second base. Agustin Ramirez digs into the box. Hits it in the air to center. PCA puts it away for out number 2. Brings up Shawnowell, who goes down swinging. So now it's on to the 6th. Scoreless frame for Carrier. Bottom 6. We got 2 on in scoring position. Nobody out for Dylan Head. And he delivers. Little dink and dunk at the center field. And that's going to make it a 14-6 game. Dylan Head saying, man, I'm Dylan Head. I just run. That's all I do, baby. He's in there into second base. And we have 2 in scoring position yet again. And it's George Meekhoff facing a lefty. Hits it in the air to center. PCA will put that one away. Head will, or Acosta easily tags up. I don't know why Head didn't try to tag up. I guess, I don't know, PCA's arm. You would think Dylan Head's speed would be enough, but does not tag up. Partridge up in a 15-6 game. Lefty on lefty here. Let's just let him. He can hit against lefties decently well. He's got like 50 across the board. He pops it up there. Head's clearly not going to tag up there. And now it's Vargas, who pops it up to right field. Played him perfectly. 3 down, but now before we tack on 2, it's a 15-6 lead. Top 7. Carrier, scoreless frame. Lara's on. Let's just half it. We don't do anything. Carrier, scoreless frame. Half it. We don't do anything. Carrier is fatigued. We'll let him face this batter. He walks him. All right. So we're going to bring in Meza, who hasn't pitched the entire postseason, even though he was really good for us this year. And he's immediately having a wild pitch. That makes 2 in scoring position. Good stuff, good stuff. 3-0 count as well, works it back to 3-2. And then Valdez pokes one into right field. That's going to score probably 2, make it a 15-8 game. Oh, it's 15-7, only 1 scores. Can we perhaps get a double play here? Line drive. Can we perhaps get a double play here? Pop up. And now it's Aliendo. Struck him out. Meza closes it out. And we have a 3-0 lead in the LCS. 1 win away from the World Series. All right, folks. It is Game 4 here in Miami. We're wearing the black tops here because it's a Friday. I forget what day I had the black tops set to be worn. But Ryan Weathers on the bump for us, trying to close out the sweep. They have their young rookie on the hill, Josh Martz, who is looking like he's going to be a really, really good pitcher for years to come. But for right now, he's still like early career Josh Martz. And yeah, our number 1 against their rookie. We're trying to get the sweep here. And it's Ryan Weathers on a full rest, by the way. Oh, no, he's not. Why did they start him? I just figured that since the AI had him slotted to start that he was on full rest, but he's not. Oh my God. So Ryan Weathers on short rest. Please get out of this. Good, he struck him out. Scoreless frame. We do nothing. 2 outs, 2 on. Struck him out. Scoreless frame. We do nothing. Scoreless frame. We have runners on the corners with nobody out. Dylan Head in a runners on the corners, nobody out situation. What do you think we're doing here? He's stealing. You have no chance. Dylan Head's in scoring position. We have 2 in scoring position. Jorge Garza's at the dish. He's going to pop one up the center. We might be able to tag up at third. Acosta does tag up. It's a 1-0 Fish lead. So Dylan Head on second here for Brooks Lee. And that's going to be a little dink and dunk shot. Head will score easily. RBI single for Lee. 2-0 Fish. We are cooking. So Brooks Lee, he's going to try to steal second. He does not like it. So Vargas, base knock. Brooks Lee is going first to third. Runners. Ooh, Vargas moves up to second with a little hustle play there. So we have 2 in scoring position once again here for Wilfredo Lara. 2-2 count. He hits one in the air to center field. That should tag up the runner from third to score, make it a 3-0 lead here for the Fish. Vargas stays put at second. Now it's Ramirez in the batter's box. 1-0 count to him. That's another little dink and dunk shot. Vargas should be able to score and make it a 4-0 Fish lead. He does indeed. So the Marlins up 4-0 here as they bring on Jordan Wicks. And we get another base runner on, so it's first and second here for Nicholas Partridge. Lefty on lefty, though. First pitch swinging. Slices one to the third baseman. That'll be the end of the inning. But we put up a 4 spot for Ryan Weathers to work with. Works a scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. He's got 63 pitches. He's starting to get a bit gassed. He's got 80. This will be his last batter no matter what. All right, so he walks the bases loaded. And we are now going to bring in, it's a lefty in Owen Casey. We're going to bring in our lefty to face him. Play the matchups here. Carlos Meza struck him out. That's going to be the only batter he faces. He gets us through the inning. We move things on bottom 5. And we're cooking. Second and third, 2 outs. Nolan Shawdewell here. New pitcher is Andres Munoz. As he gets Shawdewell to pop things up into the shallow grass. 3 down. So top 6 now. We are turning to... you know what? Let's go... Silva. Silva's going to come in. Scoreless frame for him. Bottom 6 here. We do nothing. Top 7 now. They have 7, 8, 9. Lefty, righty, lefty. So we're going to go Dylan Lee. No. We're going to go TJ Griffin. TJ Griffin's going to come in against majority lefties. Okay, 2 down, runner on second. Matt Shaw's up. 2-2 count to him. Ground ball first base. Fielded by Partridge. Steps on the bag. That's out number 3. Move things on to the bottom half of the inning. We do nothing offensively. It's the 8th here. It's righty, lefty, lefty, and it is Keegan Akin time. Comes in the game. Works a scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Keegan Akin. 2 clean innings. And the Florida Marlins have swept the best team in baseball, the Chicago Cubs, to advance to the 2030 World Series as Agustin Ramirez gets the series MVP as he deserves. He has been absolutely phenomenal this postseason. He gets the series MVP in the LCS. I forgot to look at the DS. It was also Agustin Ramirez. He's having himself a bit of a Ronnie Mauricio playoff run here, as we are on to the World Series for the first time since the Ronnie Mauricio playoff run. And we will be taking on either the Texas Rangers or the Detroit Tigers in the Fall Classic. I mean, just look at some of these offensive numbers. He hit 500 in this series. He hit 467 in the last series. He slugged 733. He slugged 667 in this one. Vargas was really good. Head was really good. Partridge was even pretty good. Brooks Lee got on base a ton. Shawdewell had some big hits. Mikov was getting on base all the time. And we had Ryan Weathers, who was just nails for us. 9 2/3, 0 ERA. Dustin May was the only pitcher who had any sort of trouble whatsoever. And we sweep the Chicago Cubs.